What's up, everybody? It is Doug, and welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages. This one, I am talking candles, and it's been a while since I've done fall candles. I know some of you guys have been asking me, requesting me, hey, do you talk candles anymore? Can you do that? And that's what I'm doing here. I've actually been waiting for Bath & Body Works to do a big fall sale, which they have. I've got a bunch of candles here. I think 11 or 12 that I'm going to be talking about here. I was actually in Bath & Body Works with my girlfriend, and we were going through some of them, and some of them are her candles, some are mine, and I just want to talk about all of them here. Pardon me, I'm out of practice in talking candles. Normally I like to have a little bit more, in-depth analysis. My nose is out of whack here, at least it's out of practice in talking about it, but I wanted to talk about a bunch of them here, and there's just a lot to talk about to try and get through them, so I can't go super in-depth on each one, but hope you guys enjoy it. I still talk to all my candle buddies here. Got a bunch of candle YouTube friends, and I talk to some of you in the various Facebook groups or comments. Of course, I talk to my buddies, Brett, Philly Candleman, Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom. My good friend Kevin, is in and L, Kevin Campbell. He's back on YouTube. I love his videos. It's been great to talk to him. And anyways, I still talk to my candle buddies. The whole point is I still follow candles and do that. I just haven't bought a bunch recently. Been burning through old stashes and everything. And as I found out, I'm actually a seasonal burner these days. I used to kind of, as soon as the fall candles came out, I was burning them in like July. But now I like to keep them just for fall and or whatever season. And so for my fall candles, normally September, I go to the spooky stuff in October, then I switch back to normal fall candles in November. And depending how December is. Here in Missouri, it can be sometimes warm later into December, so I'll keep burning that. But normally Thanksgiving is kind of my stop point, where then I switch to the holiday and winter candles. In October, I do all the Halloween candles. And anyways, I'm kind of rambling here. I've got a bunch of candles to get into. Excited to do this, and let's do it. All right, guys, gonna start with Pumpkin Snickerdoodle here. Check this one out. This label looks really nice here. Some of the labels on the packaging, I think, for Bath & Body Works this fall, they do look really good, but this one actually I did not buy for myself. This is the one my girlfriend Jaime was wanting, because some of the gourmand scents, I don't like my house a lot of times smelling like baked goods, because I have a massive sweet tooth and it just drives me crazy. But this one, I love how this one smells. I'm glad that she wanted to get this one, actually, because I really like this scent. This very much smells like a cookie. I don't really get the pumpkin note in this. It does remind me of a snickerdoodle cookie. I guess there's a little bit of pumpkin spice, but if you're concerned about, if you don't like the pumpkin spice kind of stuff, the basic bitch stuff, which, by the way, guilty as charged, I'm the most basic of bitches. I'll have to tell you about some of the other stuff I got here too. Well, I'll mix it in. I got a bunch of pocket backs of the pumpkin apple, pumpkin apple is actually my favorite fall candle. I don't have it here, but I actually have a lot of versions of it in other forms. Wallflowers, I have this here, this pumpkin apple spray. Got the gift for that, but yeah, I've got a bunch of pocket backs and everything. I went crazy in the sale, but anyway, so this one here, I really liked it in the store. I'm excited to burn this one. It almost smells a little gingerbready to me, but again, it smells like a snickerdoodle. I don't get a bunch of pumpkin spice in this one. It's a very, very nice bakery candle. Marshmallow Fireside, I don't need to say much about this. I actually have a review of this from years ago on my channel, which is probably painful to watch because I don't even think I was in front of the camera at that point, but this is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works classics. Some people talk about this one, they like this one for the winter, and I know Bath & Body Works always releases it for that. And by the way, I guess there's leaves here, so it is more of a fall vibe, but with the white packaging on this, it could go for holidays too if you wanted to use that, or for winter, with your decor. I love Marshmallow Fireside, so it's not a super authentic campfire, but it's a very nice, not even a lot of smoke, but there's it's kind of like a burnt marshmallow, right? A little bit of that, what do they call it here? I forget what the notes. Bath & Body Works has a bunch of nonsense notes always, so I don't go off of them, but smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and toasted marshmallow. There is somewhat of a toasted marshmallow, but it's not like the really authentic style that Yankee had for forever with their campfire treat one. That was more of an authentic, toasted marshmallow. This one is more of a vanilla. It's got some marshmallow vibes to it, but it's marshmallow fireside. You probably know what it smells like. This scent for me though is very much early fall. I like to have this early fall. This is not a winter candle. This is like camping trip for me in like late summer, early fall. So that's what this one is. My daughters love this scent too, but I love marshmallow fireside. Burn this or use it in some form because they release it in a bunch of different forms every year. All right, guys, coffee and whiskey. This is one when this came out, following on like Instagram and all my candle buddies, we're talking about this one. And I actually tried this out in a store. Gosh, it's been out for a while now, but I didn't buy anything because I was waiting for a big sale like the one that came here. But man, coffee and whiskey are two of my favorite things, independently of each other, not necessarily together. But I mean, this smells like what it's advertised. I saw that they had this in like body care and everything. This is a very manly scent. It smells like a very strong black coffee. It's not like a latte or anything like that. No, this is like manly, very black coffee, and it's got a note of whiskey in it. It almost is like woody. It's like a charred, which you would think of, I guess, with like an oak barrel, right? Kind of which conjures to mind when you think of like whiskey or bourbon. It's not a very boozy candle though, but it does very much smell like whiskey. Every time I smell this one, it is different. So I'm really curious what's going to come out, because it's the bottom and the top actually switch on this every time I've tried this on cold. Haven't burned it yet, but I have a feeling this one is going to be one that I really, really enjoy burning on. And again, it's a very masculine scent though. Strong black coffee with notes of whiskey. Whiskey bourbon, maybe charred barrel. What does it say here? I'm just curious. Hint of coffee, splash of vanilla, bold Irish whiskey. I do kind of get the vibe of more of the Irish whiskey because it's more of that. I think of Irish whiskey as more of a, I guess you want to call it a hard line. I guess it's not soft like sometimes American bourbons, whiskeys are a little softer. They can be. This one is not spicy either. It's like more of a dry whiskey. That's what it smells like. I don't get any vanilla in this though at all. Very manly scent. Can't wait to burn this one. All right, here we have autumn, guys. So straight up, autumn is my favorite fall scent. I'm doing this one earlier because there's not a lot necessarily interesting to talk about it at this point. It is a very cool apple scent. This is my favorite Bath & Body Works candle of all time. And I felt that way now for multiple years, so I don't think that's changing. This one is always out. Love this one, love burning this one. I actually have wallflowers at my house right now with this, so my house smells very much like this around this time. This is the perfect after Labor Day scent. Again, to me, this is early fall, more so than like when you get past like into Thanksgiving, that time. I typically like the more outdoorsy or sometimes cozy, which we'll talk about scents. But this is a great early fall scent. I love this one. Very cooling, almost like notes of eucalyptus in it. A little bit of that cooling sensation, but it's a very cool apple. Reminds me of a cool fall day. Autumn's been out forever. I love it. This is my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. So this is Sweater Weather, guys. Now I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this one. This is the one, my girlfriend wanted this one, Sweater Weather. I have had on and off over the years. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. This one smells a little bit better because it's, sometimes the blends in this I've noticed change. This is a very woody one. Sometimes I don't get any woods. It almost smells cologne-y. This one here is very juniper heavy with woods. I like this one. I really, really do actually like this Sweater Weather. I guess I'm on a kick now. This is one I like because sometimes I cannot stand to smell Sweater Weather. I saw they had a mashup of this one in there. What was it? It was Sweater Weather mixed with something. I don't know about trying that one. I almost did, but I figured, hey, I don't know about this one. But my girlfriend, she wanted this one, so went along with this one. I am excited to burn this one because this in particular blend of this one, it does smell more outdoorsy versus more cologne-y. And you, depending on the year and the blend and everything, that does change. All right, guys, up next here we have Cozy Cashmere. This is another of her picks. Normally not a scent that I would buy, but I actually do really like this one. It very much smells like a sweater, like a sweater that kind of, like a thick woolen, like woolly sweater. I don't know what a cashmere sweater smells like, so my apologies. It smells very cozy. This would be a nice like rainy day kind of scent. Yankee had a scent years ago. They were trying to do this, and I forget which, the cashmere one, but this one, it didn't smell necessarily like a sweater. This one actually does. It smells like a sweater that you took out of the dryer. Not like heavy dryer sheet vibes, but it's very cozy. This would be nice on a rainy day. Here's Apple Machiatto. Check this one out. This is a new scent as far as I know. Again, apologies if for my ignorance on it, but I think this is a new scent. I love this one. I'm trying to think here. I'm not a big mixed drink person. I'm more of a black coffee guy, but I have had macchiatos before. I think caramel one though, so I can't really talk about the authenticity of that part of it, but it's got a very delicious apple on it. It's kind of that apple crumble-ish apple, the vibe that's in this. Man, do I miss apple crumble. I wish Bath & Body Works bring that one back. It's a nice bakery style scent, but it does have a vibe of not coffee, but more of like the I call it the latte vibe. It's not a coffee candle, but there's a little something else different here. Maybe again, it is like a macchiato. There's caramel in this one too, notes of that. It's like a very rich apple. This one smells delicious. This it makes me want to eat or drink this one, but it's not it's a gourmand style candle, but it doesn't totally make me think of like a pie or something, or a cake like that. It very much is kind of like a hot drink, or gives that vibe at least. Very, very good scent. This is one of my the favorite ones here that are in this haul. Really, really like this one. I think this would be a great fall candle here. You could burn this all along. Kind of has the vibes of Cider Lane. I didn't see a Cider Lane in my store. I had heard it came back as like a one wick. Cider Lane is one of my favorite Bath & Body Works candles of all time, but this is a nice kind of stand-in when it wasn't there. And by the way, the cider donut candle is not in the haul. I was really disappointed with that one. That one smelled, I don't know, it didn't smell like a cider donut. Let's put it that way. I love apple cider donuts, and that one's not in this one because I just really wasn't feeling it that much. It seemed kind of like a basic apple candle. Nothing wrong with it, but I got enough other stuff here where I didn't need that one, but this is the one kind of that went in its place. Really, really like this one. It's a really nice apple candle. All right, guys, so here's one that, this is my girlfriend sent here that she wanted. This is not my style normally. This is Fall in Bloom, but look at the packaging on it. Really, really nice on this one. This is very tough to describe what this is. There's maybe little notes of outdoorsy, but it's very much, it's almost like a body care kind of scent to me. It, you know how some people, they talk about certain candles smell like boyfriend? This candle smells like girlfriend. And actually, to describe this one, I'm just gonna throw it over to her. Let her describe what this is. Maybe she can do a better job. All right, here she is. She can just talk about it. It's easier.
So it's Fall in Bloom. It's pretty and it's orange. And it smells like perfume and popsicles.
She loved this in the store.
I don't know, fruit or something.
It's not
It's a good little combo, and it's very girly. And I'm very girly, so it works.
It is. I said, this smells like girlfriend. That's like the vibe. Like how some people talk about how, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. Something smells like boyfriend, like the manly candles. This is very much a girlfriend candle. Thank you, Jaime, for your take on that candle. And with that, I've got two of them left here. They're the two that I think I'm most interested personally to talk about. Let's grab the first one here. This is Fall Festival. I really, really love the packaging on this one. It's kind of this gold with the blue. It's very kind of fancy fall. So I don't have this to compare to, but I remember a couple years ago they did, Bath & Body Works did like the Christmas cider candle, and apologies, you guys can put it in the comments here below. Again, sorry I'm out of practice on this one. I really enjoyed that one. This brings to mind that one. Let me see what actually they say the notes are here. Spiced cinnamon, sweet maple almond butter, and fresh pumpkin. There's definitely cinnamon here, but it's a baking style cinnamon. It's not the super red hot. I remember in the store, this one reminded me of like red hot gum, but it's actually toned down a little bit since then, at least when I'm getting on it here. It's got a little bit of that note of maple in it. It's very, very fallish on this one. The pumpkin, I think fresh pumpkin, this is actually pretty good description on it because there's a little bit of pumpkin, but it's not like a super, pumpkin spice. It's not heavy on that one. Fall, the Fall Festival name is nice. That last whiff, the bottom of it there, I got more of the actual butter. That's funny. But it reminds me almost of if you guys have like the cinnamon toasted nuts that are at a lot of fall festivals, it kind of does give the vibe of that. Love this one. I am excited to burn this one. It's a very, very good candle. Again, it reminds me of that Christmas cider candle they did a couple years ago. At least offhand here, kind of my scent memory, that's what it brings to mind. So I don't know if that's, it might even be a dupe of it for all I know. I just don't have that one. But I really, really like Fall Festival. I think it's very aptly named. Okay, I thought that there was one left, but I was wrong. I'm sorry, I forgot about this one. This is Cuddle Weather. This is one Jaime wanted to get. Although I do really like this one, so I figure I'll bring her in again here. She can talk about it. But real quick for me, well, I'll let you go first. It's very relaxing. It's a very relaxing candle.
It smells like cinnamon and Christmas movies and blankets all wrapped up in one. And I wish it was winter now so that I could burn it and just...
I feel like this one, I've talked about some that are like September candles. This is a November.
Yes.
I feel like this is November late, transitional into holidays. I actually really do like this one. The name, it's a cute name too. It's funny. I actually didn't even notice this was separate. They have Sweater Weather, of course, but Cuddle Weather.
Which is also great.
Let's see what the crazy notes, what they say, because Bath & Body Works lies sometimes. Oh, all right, gingerbread. There is gingerbread here. Cinnamon shortbread, cozy blanket, warm gingerbread tea. It's nice.
It's delightful.
You made a good choice. This is a very good one.
Thank you.
All right, thanks again for that one, Jaime. It's nice that she's been able to give me some spot duty here to have her join in. So, with that said, my very last one, let's get to it here. This is the one that I was most excited to talk about, and I've been wanting this one all season, waiting on the sale for it. Spiced pumpkin and patchouli. Some of you guys out there probably have guessed on it. Actually, I know some of you have said I should try this one out, and man, so this is a Halloween candle, okay? Straight up, this is a Halloween candle. I love this one, man. This is great. It has vibes of, well, pumpkin and like Witch's Brew from Yankee Candle. There is definite patchouli here. It's very earthy. And a pumpkin that, this is a spicy pumpkin, but it's not I don't get a bunch of like nutmeg in it. What does it say here? Rich pumpkin, warm patchouli, and a touch of cinnamon sugar. Definitely cinnamon here too, but I think that patchouli and cinnamon work very well together. I love this candle. It's very spooky. If you don't like patchouli, you're probably not going to like this candle, but this is one of the most interesting conceptual candles that Bath & Body Works has done in a long time, at least that I can remember personally. Just my opinion on this one. I love this one. This really, though, is a Halloween candle. The pumpkin and patchouli work very, very well together. And the name on it, it's funny that it's just spiced pumpkin and patchouli. I mean, there's a spiced pumpkin, but I just don't get all the nutmeg. Whenever I think of spiced pumpkin and pumpkin spice, I think of more of the nutmeg. I don't really get a lot of that here. It's a very nice pumpkin though, and that patchouli and earthiness. Some of the cinnamon works well together. Kind of a boring name on it. It just named what it is, but this could be a very fun Halloween candle if they themed it. So it really is a Halloween candle. And one of the best scents that they've done in years, at least in my opinion, is a Halloween nut. So oh yeah, this is a very nice scent. I love this one. Awesome candle. All right, guys. Hey, that was my Halloween haul. Thank you to my girlfriend Jaime for joining in here, helping me with this one. Again, some of these candles with her was fun going out shopping. For fall candles, I've missed doing this. Sorry I'm out of practice. Some of my descriptions were a little bit basic. I try to go more in depth, but I had a lot to kind of go through and shotgun in here. But I love this time of year. I love how it's crisp outside. It's nice getting to wear jackets again, being able to do that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I love fall. So thank you guys very much. I want to thank all my Patreon supporters. Thanks all my candle buddies as always for chatting candles with me. I still love candles, just haven't bought a ton recently. Hoping to do a little bit more of this from time to time though on the channel. Hopefully this won't be just like a once a year thing. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys got any good fall candles here this season. It's been fun with Bath & Body Works. I actually have some Kringle candles that are on the way. Hope to talk about them on this channel one way or the other. Kringle Halloween candles. And yeah, so that's it guys. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.